Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a great Friday. And yeah, Friday, finally. It's Friday, right? Okay, so first of all, I want to say a big thank you to Axel Descartes for following the channel, and to Manisha Gamedev for the shout out on her stream. So we rated her last stream, so yeah, she was really nice. And yeah, so let me show you a little bit of what I was doing in the previous stream. So I hope everything is fine sound wise, and also yeah, I think everything should be good to go. Okay. So great, so we were doing this sprite. So I basically started like drawing this tree because I wanted to draw. I have been like not doing pixel art for a long time. It's been like, I don't know, too many months since I did my last thing. Hey Axel, great. Okay, so audio seems good. Awesome, thank you very much, and I hope you are also having a nice Friday. Thank you for coming to the stream and for the follow as well. So yeah, it's been like too many months since my last pixel art piece. Yeah, I can't even remember what was the last thing I did. But yeah, I just wanted to experiment a little bit with like this leaves texture. So basically what I did is just I created, you can see here it's a little more obvious, like I created this little shape, and I wanted to test like the brush feature from my sprite. So you can basically like, hey Enzo, how are you doing? So you can do like anything basically, and you can like select it and hit Control B, and now you have it like a brush, and that's awesome. So I wanted to like try using this. You can even use it like as an eraser. That's awesome. So I wanted to try and use that for like doing like faster drawings, and yeah, increasing the speed basically of everything. So yeah, I tried doing this little tree, and I think it turned out pretty good. I really like it. So I had to do a lot of cleaning. You can see in the previous stream, in the VOD. So so yeah, but overall it's like for just like laying out some shapes and the overall like distribution of colors for the lighting and all of that, it's really great. Then you have to just like do some cleaning on some pixels, but overall is great. Yeah, here for example you can see like this this little line here, or for example this. Although some people like having like single pixels, or they use dithering, so something like this for example, where you like do that kind of thing to simulate like a color between this and this. But yeah, I don't really use that technique. I like doing this like flat strokes, and yeah, I think that looks great. Also, I can see right now my timed messages are working. So I set up these 2 messages for like automatic messages from Nightbot. I set that up like a week ago, and like it should have been working from like 2 streams ago, I think, or 3 maybe. And suddenly it's working right now, so that's great. Although yeah, a bit spammy. It throw up like 2 messages at once, but that's fine. So yeah, I also did something with the microphone. So before I had it like all the way back, like behind my keyboard, and it was really far away, and when I talk, like maybe I had to talk really loud, and you can kind of hear like the echo in the room. So I don't really like that. And since I have a really nice microphone, it's a like a condenser microphone, like a studio microphone, and I want to get that really nice sound. I don't know if it's well equalized right now. I set up some equalization and some EQ and some compression for the microphone, and maybe you can hear a little bit better. It has like a bit of low end. So yeah. So I also on top of this, I was trying out some color replacement for I think I have this right here. If I do this, you can see, yeah. So they were hidden. So yeah, you can see here I was doing some like color replacement, some for like making it like brighter or darker, and this is for like the game has day-night cycle. So yeah, basically what I'm doing right now in the game, I can show you really quick. If I hit play right here, I can show you how the day-night cycle works. It's really straightforward. So also this is like really early. Like you can see like the scenes of the sprites in the background here. That's because I want to create like I am implementing like a whole system for the background, because there are like several layers of parallax, you can see right there. So yeah, I want to, based on the planet size, you will have like a certain amount of chunks, I call them, like I can show you right here. Look, so basically I have this, each one of this is a chunk, so you can see like if I enable this, and they activate or deactivate based on your position. So kind of like Minecraft or any game really. That rolling noise effect on the planet in the background is pretty cool. Oh, thank you very much. So this planet here, it's entirely made in by shaders. So let me see if I can show you really quick. I can turn off the clouds. Yeah, so this is entirely a shader. So I basically grabbed a circle sprite and then did like a bunch of noise functions on top of each other and some calculations. I can even show you the shader. I only know how to use like shader graph. I'm not really familiar with shader code. I do understand a little bit, but I can do more things like in shader graph. So it's planet shader, I think, maybe. Okay, yeah, so it's pretty big. So you can see here, like I have like one layer of noise for one texture, another layer of noise for another texture for the terrain. I think I have 3 layers of noise for noise texture for only the terrain. Then I have another layer of noise for the clouds, and then I'm doing some like dot product thing for. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Give me one moment. I'm back. Sorry. So yeah, I have to go get something at my door, and I will be back. But yeah, I will show you this in a moment. So yeah, be right back in a couple minutes. Where is it? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about it. So yeah, let me catch up with this. Okay, great. So so yeah, I was showing this little shader for my planet. So yeah, you can see I'm using like Voronoi noise. I'm also using simple noise, which will be like the most basic noise type. Then I must be using some purling noise somewhere, but yeah. And you can see I have like a lot of variables here. So each planet will have like procedurally selected one color for like one texture and another color for the clouds, and yeah. And I have like basically this rotation effect is like the clouds. You can see like the terrain, what will be the terrain is not really moving. So yeah, I did this a while ago, and yeah, I also did some this effect for the like the shading, and it's basically using like dot product and yeah, a bunch of calculation, and then I'm basically like quantizing the amount of colors so it doesn't look too smooth. And yeah, I really like how this turned out. I did this like a while ago actually, and yeah, I also have this little like atmosphere thing. It's like kind of like an outline, but not really, because it's only on one side. And I think I have like something like, yeah, sun direction, where if I change this, yeah, not doing anything really. Oh yeah, this is not the real value. So this is the real value thing. Yeah, so you can see like I can show you maybe that in here in the scene. If I grab the planet here oh yeah, I can't really like, is this, where's the actual, oh yeah, so this is the actual sprite. Yeah, because I'm doing like some processing to make it pixelated, because you can see like if I move the, like this is the actual sprite, it's not pixelated, it's a bunch of noise textures on top of each other, and it's not really pixelated. The like the contour, it is pixelated because hi Lou, how you doing? You can see like the contour is, or is this a contour? Is that the name? I think so. This is pixelated because the sprite itself is pixelated, but then like all the texture that's being generated in the shader inside the sprite is not. So then I do some things with the render texture, and then I pixelate it afterwards, basically. So yeah, what I wanted to show here is basically I have this sun direction slider, and that's basically like to set from where the sun is hitting the planet. And yeah, I have like rotation speed, so you can see like this can go faster or slower, or even like not move at all. That's great. I can change like what what's the cloud size? Maybe this is all baked. I'm not sure. Maybe I can change the, yeah, so the color also is procedural. You can see here, I can make the clouds white. Oh yeah, this is like another color. So yeah, the size, the texture size, now the clouds are like more granular. Yeah, I have like a lot of yeah, crazy things for like generating the planet sprites. You can see like in the game it looks really weird. But yeah, so yeah, let me just discard like the material changes, because it's going to when you modify a material in Unity, it doesn't matter if you're like in play mode, the changes will stay. So sometimes that's really annoying. So where's the planet scrolling material? No, that's not it. So maybe if I hit oh, where is it? Planet presets. Okay. If I hit save right now, it should show. Yeah, here. I can just discard. Okay. Yeah, all really cool. I think it looks really nice. Thank you very much. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you from talking about the chunking. No problem. No problem. I like showing the stuff on the game. So yeah, that's how I generate the planet sprite. And yeah, so back to the yeah, what I was really showing is the day-night cycle. I want to show really quick how that works right now. It's really simple, really. So here you can see, if I go to planet, I have like all my values here. Maybe you can really see that because chat is in front of everything and also my camera. So yeah, maybe I want to do this. I can show it here. So now you can see like I have all these properties for like I call it solar cycle. And basically I can just like move like the time of day. You can see like depending of the time of day basically, or the moment, this value will change. I divided like the day in this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times of day basically. And this also has, of course, duration. So the day length, for example, in this planet, which is a test planet, the day length is 720. So basically it lasts, this is seconds, so this would be 12 minutes. The shortest day length possible is, I think it's 420 seconds, which would be, or 450 seconds, which it's 4 minutes. So yeah. And yeah, basically you can see here when it starts getting dark, I am doing a couple things. So the main thing I'm doing is basically I have a global light that's basically getting dimmer, so the intensity is lowering as the day goes by. And the other thing is I have a sky texture that's changing color. It's basically a gradient. It's also a shader, and it's basically changing color, and then when it's entering into the night time, you can see it's fading away, so you can start seeing the stars and the space, the other, like the background of the space basically. So yeah, so this is pretty basic, and I was thinking, so yeah, I was testing something yesterday, not yesterday, but last stream, which was not yesterday, but the day before. I was testing this, like putting this tree in the game to see how it fits, and it's really big. I will show you now. Land, flora, and trees. We have the tree here and here. So where is it? Also, let me know if the music is loud, because I can hear it's loud on my headphones, but maybe with my voice volume and the compression and everything it's fine, but just let me know. I can just turn it down a little bit. So yeah, let's put it like here, or maybe here. That's better. Yeah. So and also need to set it to background number 3, I think. Yeah. So in game, yeah, the tree looks awesome. I really like how it looks in the game. One thing I noticed, I think is not great, but I guess it happens when you have like a limited palette, like a limited color palette. Yeah, you can see, like, for the tree trunk, I will move this to daytime so we can see the colors a bit better. You can see here I'm using the same exact colors for the mountains in the background and for the tree trunk. So yeah, generally it's not a big deal, like, because you're never, like, the game is not with the fixed camera, so you don't play like this, you are moving constantly, so then you see the difference between, like, this plane and the background. But I also tried doing something like adding, like, some fog planes, so basically just a square sprite, or maybe a rectangle, but yeah, so something like this. I can grab it and make it bigger, like this, and bring it to maybe this layer or this one, and just grab a color for the, like, the ambience color, which will be like the same color as the sky, because when you see, like, any landscape, you can see how everything starts, like, fading into the same color as the sky. So maybe something like this or this, and then just make it transparent, and you can see now we have, like, a little layer that separates this color. So now this layer, you can see, like, this one layer is now, like, separated from the rest. And I also added a second one that is for the farthest layer of background for the mountains, basically. So, and then I just said, like, 30 for this one, I don't know, it's just for testing, and I think it looks fine. Like, it's great, I like it, but I also like having the pure color. So I guess I can have like a parameter for something like fog, and then say some planets have like more fog or less fog, or maybe change the fog based on the time of day, the moment you are in of the day. So maybe that's something we can do. So yeah, what this does is you have like a lot more contrast between these two colors. Now they are not like fighting each other. It's not mixing, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And that looks great, I like it. I also like that, for example, I can do something like, let me grab the clouds here and move them a bit down like that. Also, the clouds are also made in shaders. So it's like a lot of things are procedural, and I really like that because it gives you like infinite possibilities and infinite like variations for each planet. So yeah, let's go back to this, like noon, and then just go here and this. I can just make it more transparent, and maybe that looks great, maybe, I don't know. Like, I like when like you can see a planet in the sky, but it's like partially faded into the blue sky, and you can see like kind of like the moon. So let me show you really quick. So so yeah, something like this. Basically, you can see like half of the moon, and the dark part where the sun is not hitting, it's like completely faded into the color of the sky. I really love that effect, and I would like to do that for the planets that you can see in the sky, the background, during the daytime. Yeah, having that greater guaranteed distinction between foreground and background might be nice in general, just to make things a bit clearer, but also get the appeal of the raw colors. Yeah, exactly that. So many variables to mess with. Yeah, so yeah, it can get like a bit messy when you have like so many procedural things and so many variables. So that's when you have to start like creating presets. And so for example, let me show you the clouds, how I am doing that, because that's a great example. So you can see like the clouds, they have like a nice shape, and they are moving and they are morphing and have like a couple shading tones, and they look great. So what's the thing with the clouds? Give me one moment as I find this. So you can see here in the material, I also have like a lot of variables here, and let's say I want to generate a planet that has like really unique clouds. I can go like crazy here and just set a random number to a random value to all of these variables. But like you don't have like a lot of control of what can come out of that. So for example, you can get something like this, which yeah, could be like interesting for a like weird planet or something like that. But like you can get something like that also. Yeah, so in this case, some things are interesting, but not everything would look like great. So yeah, I have this for when like it's getting like stormy and start raining. But you can see like you can change this, like for example like this, you can get this. This is crazy, this doesn't look nice. So that's why I basically created like a bunch of cloud presets. For example, like cloud presets. So I have like 9 presets for like, and I have like all these preset values for the clouds, and this is by basically just moving values around and seeing I like this, how this looks, and then I like how this other one looks, and saving those parameters and those values and just creating a preset. And what I do when I generate a planet and say, well, you will have like one of all of these presets. I pick one and that's your random cloud preset. And like of course, like I am like kind of limiting like the variation, but what's great is that I can create as many presets as I want. So I can go here and just keep creating like a bunch of presets of cloud shapes that I like, and yeah, so I can have like more and more variations. So yeah, when I started the project, I was hard coding the values and setting like random values to everything, and that was not like, some planets didn't look great at all. So same thing with the planet sprite, you can get crazy things and things that don't look good. So I did not create presets for the planet sprite yet, but I will at some point. So yeah, also I realized I can share the stream on Blue Sky. I never did this. I made my Blue Sky account a couple months ago, I think. Let me see when my first post was. Yeah, so 5 months ago I created my Blue Sky account. And so so yeah, I posted like a couple things there, and I also have a Twitter, and I am kind of torn on which one to use, but yeah, I'm not really active on any of those. So, but I should maybe start like posting stuff, so I will try today. I will say, yeah, I can do this here. So let's say live right now. Live now. Working on at yeah. So what I don't know if is like if Blue Sky has like the same like I don't know if it's algorithm or like when you post, if you post links, they usually like limit your reach, the post reach. So maybe it's, yeah, we'll see. Great. Yeah, it's not a really nice thumbnail, but that's fine. Anyways, maybe we get some people from there. Okay, so what I wanted to do today, I am going constantly into a different tangent, but that's fine. I want to basically make a shader that does basically this to the tree. So when it's getting darker, I want the colors to shift into the next colors in the palette. So I do have my palette like loaded as a like my palette data in the project, so I can do something like search for the next color in the, like for the next color index in the same ramp, color ramp, and just start replacing. And yeah, this will be like the darkest version, and you can see here there's one less color, like the color count is here is like for the leaves, for example, you can see it's 3, sorry, and you can see here it's 4, so 1 2 3 4. Same with the tree trunk, 1 2 3 4, this one, and here it's 3. So basically what I did is the darkest color will get like replaced with the darkest color, and then I really like this effect. So yeah, I think I can do that shader right now. Just as an experiment, I would really like to have that on top of like the global light intensity decreasing. So yeah, I can also replace the sprite, but I don't think that's the smartest way to do this, because like I want to see if what's better, if in one hand I can do this like in steps, so you can see the step from this to this is like not gradual, because like the color palette is limited, and so when we change from one color to another, so I can show you really quick this, like this, and if I do this, so for example, that will be like the normal color, and then when you change to the next step, it's like a jump, basically. It's not gradual, it's not an interpolation. So I think like I want to try and do it like gradually, so basically layer the colors to the next step, but do it like smoothly. I don't know, you can try that. And yeah, so I can create the shader right now. I'm not sure where's this material. So it's planet. Okay. So maybe this should be in land, but I'm not sure because this would be like a general sprite, not sprite, a general shader that will be used for like in the trees and the, I don't know, maybe the tiles, I'm not sure. Yeah, the tiles could also change color. Maybe that's too intensive for the GPU, but yeah, I want to just try it out and see how this looks. So yeah. Let's see. Sorry. So let's go here. Scrolling material. Okay. Great. So maybe universe, planet. Misc materials, shaders. Okay, so let's create it here. Shader graph. It will be a sprite lead shader. And will be called like something like color shift shader. And let's go here. Oh man, it's been a long time since I did shaders too. Like that shader I shown, like the planet sprite shader. I did that like 2 years ago, I think. But yeah, so let's just grab the tree and sprite, cube, sprite. Okay, great. It's a bit stretched, but that's fine. So what I want to do is basically replace. Do I have like a color replace node? Yeah, that's great. Going to head out for now, might be back. Have a nice stream. Thank you very much, Axel, and have a great Friday. And yeah, so thank you for following again and for hanging out. See ya. So basically what I want to do here is, let's say I grab like this color and I replace it with this. Okay, so that works. So I basically need this, a replace color for range. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Fussiness. Okay, that's interesting, but this is like okay. So yeah, I would need like how can I do this in a really modular way? Because like, of course, not every can I just do like something like black and white? Grayscale? Let me check something really quick. I want to see if my YouTube stream is working. It's up, I should say. Not that. Here. Yeah. Or is it? Yep. Okay, great. So, I just realized I don't have an alert. So, I don't have any alerts for YouTube. So, I think I got a couple subscribers on YouTube, but of course, I don't have any alerts, so I wouldn't notice. But yeah, I have to set up that, so I will be doing that after this stream, maybe tomorrow. So, back to this. Yeah, so I was thinking like, because like not all the sprites are going to have the same colors, of course. I could have something like something like exporting every sprite in grayscale. So basically I would like first, yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's say I have this, right? And I want to like create sort of like an indexing of the colors so I can replace them. Yeah, but I think that's really or I could have something like a secondary texture. Yeah, maybe that's the thing I need. So let's say, for example, new layer. I will just copy this. This is just for testing. Let's deactivate that and let's use my grayscale, but also I think maybe that's not the best solution, using any colors from my palette. So let's say I use some like preset values. So let's say, for example, 0, 0, and that's fine. So let's say I used like something like 1, 1, 1 and paint this like that. Oh, this is the background color. Okay, so 1, 1, 1. There. So then I have something like 2, 2, 2. And like you can't really tell the difference, but the shader will. So maybe I can do something like this. 3, 3, 3 and 4, 4, 4. Okay. And I can also do that So you can see it's working, because if I do this and it's not in continuous, so you can see it's replacing the color, so it's working. So now let's go into this other part and say again 1 1 1, then 2 2 2, 3 3 3, and 4 4 4. Great. So yeah, you can see here there's like some, I don't know if it's like noticeable, but yeah, so yeah, I can kind of see that now from like another angle. Yeah, it's, yeah, perfect. So let's say I export this as a secondary texture, maybe. Let's try that. Export as secondary text. Export. Now I go here and type normal tangent. And let's say I grab the sample texture 2D. And just go here and say texture 2D, not that, this. So this would be like secondary text. Okay, so it's, yeah, it's the same variable. So I want to do this. I'm doing this like really loosely because I want to just test how this can be done. 3 secondary text. So yeah, the bad thing about this is that I would need to have like 2 textures, like 2 sprites for every sprite. So it's like if the game has, let's say, 1,000 sprites, we suddenly have like 2,000, so it's going to be double every time, which shouldn't be an issue since this is pixel art and like it's not like the file size is really tiny. But yeah, what really concerns me, or what I'm thinking about is the like the shaders maybe are too intensive, too heavy for processing. So yeah, so back to this. How do I want to do this? So let me think about this for a second. So okay, so this also works. So let's say I use like, what's the name for the like secondary texture? Let's see, 3, 2. Okay. Here. So I can go here and go like secondary textures and add like, oh, okay. Can I just set like a, yeah, I can do this. Can I set like something like secondary texture? Apply. So if I go here and say, oof, sorry, I just punched the microphone really hard, sorry. Secondary text. So that's the bad thing about having the microphone right here. I don't really have like an arm for the microphone. I have it like in a little thing in the desk. So yeah. Okay, so let's say I do this. Let's save this. Go. Maybe I can just keep using play mode to test, to debug this a lot faster. To go here, here, and let's put it like somewhere around here. Okay, so let's create a materials. Let's create a material from this and assign it to this. Perfect. Okay, so let's say I remove this. No. And for this one, I say this is already okay. That's great. Okay, so this should be, yeah, that's great. Okay, so this is working. So let me think about how can I do this. So let's say, for example, this is our main texture, the default colors. This is from Streets of Rage, the Streets of Rage 1. Moon Beach, yeah. Yeah, so I selected some like really nice music for my playlist, for my stream playlist. It's all Sega Genesis music. Yeah, it's the best. So I'm using like Sega Genesis soundtracks because I was having some issues with like I was using like retrowave playlist from YouTube. I will have to do something about this Nightbot automatic messages because they are like appearing at the same time. It's really annoying. So yeah, so I was saying I was using a retrowave playlist from YouTube with some really great songs I love. But yeah, the VODs in Twitch were getting mute, so you could see like some portions of the stream were muted, and that's not great. So yeah, basically I wanted to use like yeah, so I wanted to start using free music. Yeah, exactly. So music with no copyright. So basically, Sega Genesis music has no copyright. Well, like maybe some songs from like, you know, the Michael Jackson game. There's a Michael Jackson Sega Genesis game that has like all the music from Michael Jackson, like has like Billie Jean and Smooth Criminal and like all the hits, but it's like in a like chiptune version because it's from the Sega game. So those you can't really use on stream because you can get a strike. So yeah, I started using the Sega Genesis games music. Sorry. So yeah, this is the stream is no longer getting muted, and also because I am now streaming in YouTube too. So yeah, YouTube is like a little bit annoying with copyright stuff. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing something that it's not really working. Let's say, for example, I say 222. Yeah, so it's not really working for these colors. I'm not sure why, but this should be like the same thing. Then again 2 2 2, then 3 3 3. Okay, no, 3, and then 4 4 4. Also, this song, this is the best Streets of Rage song ever. So cool. Okay. This should be better now. So let's replace this. Yeah, okay, now it's working. Now it's working. But I realized that I don't want this to be like that because I have like, oh, I'm so dumb. These 4 colors are supposed to be mapped to other values because 6 6 6, not 7 6, because like, yeah, you will see what I'm talking about. Let's export this, export, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so basically let me move this a little bit. Okay, so okay, I'm pretty sure I removed this song from the playlist, but yeah, maybe this playlist didn't update, so I will just do this. Okay, so I love the song, but it gets really like tense in some moments. So yeah, what I will do is something like this. I will make a branch and say I will compare. Okay. So. So, how should I do this? Oh, okay, I don't have like the logic in my mind right now. Thing is, like, it's not something hard to do. Like this, I can do this right now, like the color replacement, but I'm thinking like that so yeah, the thing is okay, I have like two ways of like making this, and I can do sprite replacement. So I can go here, let's like grab the sprite lit material. I can just go here and just like replace the sprite. Why is it like... Okay. So, I don't understand what happens with the sprite. Maybe it needs to be like... It's weird. So let's do this and just export and replace this one. Okay. So now, yeah. So I can go here and just replace this sprite. That will be like the easiest thing to do. Let's try that first and see how it looks. I will create a simple script for that. Let's do something like utilities, maybe. Or yeah, doesn't matter. I will just testing. Let's do something maybe not here. I create a folder, MISC scripts, and I will create a new script. Sprite replace or sprite shift sprite replacement handler, and compiling. Yeah, so now I can go here, tree 2, put it here, anywhere, go here, background 3, and just do this, and I will open my C# project. So, sprite replacement. Okay, so it's loading everything. Yeah, still loading. Now sprite replace. Okay, yeah. So we would have something like, let's do this like really fast. I also have like my copilot, just something like that, and public and also let's do public solar cycle, and here solar cycle. So what I want to like do here, solar cycle properties, time. Then we have normalized time, and we can get here some new, like, let's do something like get public time of, how is it called? Solar cycle time. So solar cycle properties, the time of day. Perfect. So also here, solar cycle properties. And yeah, that's great. So Gamedev. I think this is not the correct name for this. So yeah. It's like a tick runs like every certain amount of like time. And I'm doing this like every time, so it's not ticking like yeah, I'm realizing like maybe this is not so yeah, I'm using like seconds to describe like duration of day length, but I don't think this is running like in real time, so maybe that's something I have to check. Okay, so anyways, what I want here is basically yeah, let's do something like rend.sprite to sprites I can do something like utility. What's this? Utility. Visual scripting. Oh man. So this will be something like net utilities. Yes. Helpers map or map like dot. Where's map? Remap. So remap solar cycle properties dot normalize time. Okay. So I can do something like this, and this works. Clamp. Right index. Yeah, maybe I want to do this. Yeah, let me just do something like get time of day. Why is this not working? Oh yeah, I need to be in namespace. Okay. Still dot Voyager, and this is inside planet. So still doesn't work. What's happening here? What the hell? Why can't I just... Do I have to do also this? No. Why is this not working? Neptosmic Voyager.planet. I'm confused. Oh yeah, I set a value to that. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay, so let's say if, yeah, switch time of day, yeah, let's do this. And there are 4 sprites, so for evening, night, morning, noon, afternoon. Okay, so this will be 0, this 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now I can go here. Just as a quick test, this, and here is this, and let's go here. Yeah, so I need to export all of the other sprites, or maybe I can just like do like this by 4. This I can just move this like this, and I can import this as a blah blah, or maybe I can export sprite sheet. Yeah, this is a sprite sheet, so I don't need to do that. I can just go here and say export as sprites to blah blah blah. Okay. Here, and I can go here to say multiple, apply here. Okay, it's great. Then I can go here and say, let's for example say this, then this, then this, and then this. Yeah, so it moves because like it shouldn't move in, like, yeah, maybe I should do some slicing, but not automatic, but by cell count. So 4, or maybe 4 here and 1 here. No, it's 4, 1. Slice, apply. Okay, so now I can say this, and each one will be, no, it's not like, what the hell is happening, man? It's really weird. Sprite editor. So yeah, they are not being like, yeah, let's do like, it's easier to do this and just like create new frames. This would be one linked cell because it's all the same. I can't move my, like, okay, so now it works. Okay. So then I will do this here and here. So So I can go like this, I can go like brighter, but then here I will go darker, then darker and darker again. Perfect. And I will do the same for this. Smooth this here, and here I go lighter, here I go darker, and here I go darker twice. Perfect. So now I can just export a sprite sheet by rows, yeah, blah blah. Why is it not letting me like split layers, visible layers, sprite, open sprite sheet? Okay, I guess. So now okay, what's happening? Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to export a sprite sheet. And why merge nor empty constraint horizontal strip, maybe output file. Okay, yeah, HD. Okay, save, and now I can export. Now I go here, and this is going to be multiple, and slice by cell count, slice. I'm so done. Apply. Okay, now this should be good. One, yeah, shouldn't move. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. So let's grab all of these sprites here, move them here, and move this like this. Now we should be good to go. So let's check this. Okay. Okay. So it's this, let's see, it's morning, so maybe this shouldn't be like that. When it changes, it's going to be like that, and then this. Okay, so evening, night changes like this. Okay, so I have to change, like morning is going to be, yeah. Okay, so for morning and night it's going to be this, but for noon it's going to be that. Afternoon, evening. Okay, I think this is what's correct. Let's check. Okay, so let's grab this again, move it like here. Let's go here in game, and okay, morning. Okay, yeah, it's really dark. for the morning. Yeah, it's a really big jump. So maybe night. Okay, so 3 should be for night, and for morning should be this one, I think. Yeah, I think. Let's check again. Let me see if I can just add like another game tab here. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Where's the okay. Where's the tree? Oh, okay. It's right there. So what I wanted to do is this. Okay, so let's see. If I go here, grab this, and start like changing the time of day. Yeah, this is too big of a jump. Yeah, it's too much. But let's see, like the light's not changing there. Also, it's not changing here. Just here. Yeah. But this looks like fine. But I want to do this like gradually, so yeah. I think like the color shift shader is the best option for this, because it's like it's going to be like more gradual, like I said. But like I said, but yeah, I wanted to see how this sprite approach looked like, so it's not great. We can see that, so I will just go here and delete this script, and I think I will take a break right now. So yeah, I need to take a really short break. Well, not really short, but yeah, it's been like an hour and 45 minutes and yeah, I need to take a little break. So I'm going to be right back. right, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, the sprite replacement approach was not the best, basically. So I think so like I'm thinking like as it is the game, like the how the what yeah, let's save this. Okay, so I was saying, so the how it is right now, how it looks with like the global light getting darker, it's fine. Like, I guess. But I really think I would like to have that option. Not sure, man. I really like how like this how this one looks at night, man. This looks great. It gives like a whole other vibe, basically. So let's go into the night again. Okay, what's happening here? What? What the hell? What? That never happened to me. I can go into negative? That's really weird. Maybe I have to fix something, but yeah, doesn't matter right now. I want to go into nighttime. Okay, so this is nighttime. And yeah, I really like how this looks. So I want to do that with the shader, because I think that's the best option, basically. So yeah, I think that could look great, but again, this is just like a visual thing. It's not like something important right now. I just wanted to to like experiment a little bit, and yeah, I may do like this in the future at some point. I wanted to experiment with this in this stream to see how that looked. And yeah, we basically came to the conclusion that we have to do this with the shader. And right now I can't think of a solution that works for like most of the sprites that would be using this shader. It's not easy. So I was thinking like maybe I could do I could make this work by just like setting some kind of script that would take care of the shader, basically. So in that script you would like basically extract all of the colors of the texture, and then those colors will be used to determine so I will just do it like kind of hard-coded right now. So let's try and do this. What do I want to do? So basically, I want to use the alpha for this. Not even. I want to use like the alpha from this and only have one of this because I know this node is really expensive. So so yeah, I think this is better to only have one node. Then I can just go and say, for example, something like I need a value, some kind of value to yeah, I think, for example, let's use just a float and say normalized day, time of day. Okay, and let's make it a range slider. So from 0 to 1. Then we will like basically check which value this has, and we can like yeah, we can use this and do like a group of comparisons. So let's say, for example, let's go into the solar cycle. What's this? Okay, solar cycle script, and let's see, for example, how. Yeah, so this is remapped day length. Okay, here. So time morning x, morning.y. Oh yeah, so that's what I saw the other day, because I did this system like 1 or 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, I think I made this. So all of the times of day are split like evenly, so you can see like the difference between like how long a time of day lasts is basically even every time. So you can see 120 120 plus 110 is 240 and so on. So you can see here it's evenly distributed, but what I need to like see is like the here. So how this is the script I want to check, because that like like you can see here the time goes by and like the time of day changes, but not like the global light and the sun basically is not changing all the time. So you can see like the global light starts changing in the evening. So that's one of the, so it changes from the evening to night, and then midnight, and then you have like morning, and all in the morning you can see like the global light changes again. So there's a specific moment in the day that the lighting changes. So what do I want to do with this? It's basically see for example here in atmosphere, where I believe this is the atmospheric light. Is this? Yeah. Yeah, so this is the global light. I have this update atmosphere cycle. So this is basically updating the lights and the colors, and you can see, yeah, it's really hard-coded everything, but I guess that's fine for now. But you can see it only changes. Let's go here, maybe it's easier to see. Yeah, you can see, not this, but the global light intensity is what I want to see. Yeah, here. So color, atmosphere, elapsed color, remapped. Okay, yeah. Anyways, you can see here, time of day. The only moment where there's a change over time is in the morning and in the evening. So I forgot about that, of course, because I wrote this like 2 or 3 years ago. So okay, so it's been 2 hours to stream. So yeah, I don't want to stay for much longer. I can't stay for much longer, so I will be ending the stream in a couple minutes, but I want to basically finish like setting up this little shader. I think I can do that in like a little moment. So morning and evening. So how do I get that? That's the question. So I'm thinking of like an easy way to so I think like, let's see here, in solar cycle it is. Let's say, so yeah, so morning is from 0 to blah blah, and then you have like evening, which will be like 1 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 divided by 4. No, sorry, 1 divided by 6 times 4. So when the variable is around that. Okay, yeah, so let me go here and say this will go from 0 to 1. Okay, so what I want to check here is basically if is there an end? Yeah. Okay. So I can do something like, let's have this here. So it's like greater or equal to 0 and not B, but A. Okay. So and like 1 divided by 6, it's 1 blah blah blah. Okay, so here, so if this value is between, like it will be like less or equal, so if this value is between those two, then I can say let's say we replace the color. Let's go back to the color logic. So Um, Yeah, I am also thinking that maybe I can just simplify like the logic here in the shader and do the logic in the script, but that's basically the question of doing like the calculations in the GPU or the CPU. So I guess it's like there's no difference basically, because this game is not really like not really heavy graphic wise, so yeah, I can maybe do this in code. Yeah, I can maybe have like, for example, one value. So I know that I want to have, let's say I want to have like 4 versions for this. Yeah, let's say I want to have 4 versions, right? So how do I how do I let's think about this again for a second. Okay, so I want to replace colors. Okay, great, perfect. So I want to replace, yeah, that's the thing, like how many colors does the sprite have? That's one of the things, like, because like I have to set some kind of limit of how many colors there will be. Otherwise it's not going to be really easy to like to do this. So we can say, for example, in this case we have like 8 colors, because we have 4 colors for the tree trunk and then 4 colors for the leaves. So yeah, it's not easy. I thought this would be easier, but I mean, it's easy to do on this sprite, for example, but not easy to do in like a general way, like because I want like to be able to use this in like many other sprites. But maybe like I can use the shader on like only the sprites that are in the like middle ground, so in the same plane as the player. Sorry. So then I would like be limiting like how many sprites can use this shader. So yeah, let's say we have like a tree and then some rocks and some grass and some bushes. I think, yeah, yeah, maybe it's too much work. Yeah, maybe I have to think about like a different approach for this. For now, it's not really necessary. It's just like a visual thing, an aesthetic thing. So it's not really important. I wanted to, like I said before, I wanted to experiment a little bit with this. So yeah, maybe we just leave it right here, and I will maybe stream tomorrow or the day after, so maybe Saturday or Sunday I will be streaming, or maybe both days, I'm not sure. I think I will stream tomorrow. I'm not sure about Sunday, but yeah, like maybe we could continue this tomorrow. But yeah, I think I would maybe be better, like it will be better to just start working on the core stuff of the game, to start like working towards a prototype, so we can have something playable. So like maybe my objective should be like right now my goal should be to implement like everything that lets me play a like core loop of the game. So I think that's going to be my best bet. Well, not bet, but anyways, yeah, I think that's what I should do. So yeah, from now, this little experiment was great. I discovered a couple things, so for now it's great. I just need to start working towards that, to have like a prototype and a playable loop as soon as possible, I think, because like we spent like all of the previous streams, except for the last one where I was just drawing this tree, we spent like all of the previous streams like creating ideas, like thinking about the core gameplay loop and all of the core mechanics of the game, and yeah, I think we should start prototyping that to get a sense of how it feels like. And yeah, I mean, it's okay, like I don't have like a deadline or anything, it's just my project and I can work on it like as many hours as I want, and of course as many hours as I can, because I have a full-time job. So so yeah, it's not a big deal if we just use a couple streams to do other things, just to experiment with some stuff. I like doing that. So also to not be doing the same thing all the time. I think it's great for the stream to add a little variation of what I'm doing. So yeah, maybe I will see. Maybe tomorrow we can just, if I have like a better idea of how to implement this shader for the tree, we can just do that tomorrow, or we can start like working on the core game loop implementation. So yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for coming to the stream, for chatting with me, and we'll end the stream now. So I don't think we are going to raid anybody. I am not sure. I don't think we do this today. I'm going to just end the stream because I don't want to be raiding all the time, and also I don't have like a lot of viewers, so maybe that's not I don't know, doesn't matter. So yeah, thank you very much everyone, and you can, of course, it's right there in the chat, but doesn't matter, I will send it anyways. You can join my Discord to be updated with the game. I post, like, I send stuff right there, and right now it's a bit quiet, but you can share anything you want there, from games to art to music, like anything you want. And of course, get some feedback, for example, and yeah, you can get notifications for when I'm live right there too. So yeah, you should join the Discord, and that's it. Thank you very much again, and I will see you in sorry, I will see you in the next stream. Thank you.